With the campaign half over, this election is shaping up to be a squeaker, meaning quite possibly no party gets to the magic number, 170 seats for a majority. Instead, the parties would scrabble for a minority.
My position's always been, if we win the most seats, I will expect to form the government, and if we don't, I won't.
So even as the current government, if you were just a couple seats behind, you wouldn't try to figure out a way to...
No.
With that, Harper seems to rule out trying to stay in power if he is a few seats shy of his rival, even though legally he could attempt to.
The number one rule in the Westminster parliamentary system is that whoever can gain the confidence of the House can form a government.
So it's not the number of seats, but shoring up confidence that matters. Essentially, parliamentarians elect the Prime Minister. But, except for the King Byng affair in 1925-26, no PM has hung on without winning. Back in the 1979 campaign, Pierre Elliott Trudeau made a splash, musing about a minority result.
He said he'd be inclined to hang on to power if May 22nd produced a minority situation, even if the Tories were a few seats ahead.
A controversial misstep he had to revise the next day.
I would have been wiser to refuse to discuss that kind of thing, even in private.
Justin Trudeau said he would go with convention.
Whoever gets the most seats gets the first shot at trying to command the confidence of the House.
But if the gap is narrow, a party that finished second or third could try to topple the winner for that coveted corner office. As in Ontario, 1985, the Conservatives won a razor-thin minority, 4 seats. But over the next 2 weeks, the Liberals and the NDP cobbled together an accord to govern.
I'm actually predicting that October the 19th will be just stage one, much as we don't like to envisage that.
Canada's had 13 minority governments, on average lasting about 18 months. If the campaign stays this close, post-election expect some power plays. Susan Ormiston, CBC News, Toronto.